Father, Son, Unfiltered.
Oh my goodness.
This is outrageous.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
The Mood Lounge Show with Pedge Tattoos and Marco with a K.
Welcome to the Mood Lounge Show. I'm your host once again, Pedge Tattoos.
I'm your co-host once again, Marco with a K.
Okay, so we're trying something new today. We turned on my fiance's mic, so she's going to tune in from time to time because she says funny shit when, you know, we're doing stuff, but you can't really hear it unless, unless
we kind of need a hot mic since...
So we got the hot mic now, yeah. We got the Biden hot mic. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be phenomenal. Jay's just going to prove how women are interrupting all the time. Melania should listen.
Hey, guys.
That's Jay, everybody. Say hi to Jay.
Best producer.
That's best producer ever. Likes to switch and fuck shit up. But anyway, so
how are we going to start?
Today is Sunday, the 28th.
By the time you're hearing this, it's probably Thursday.
Yeah, so there's a church shooting in Michigan. 40-year-old guy shot 10 people. One died. He drove his car through the front door of the Church of Latter-day Saints, whatever. That's like a Mormon church or some shit. And he drove it through there, set some fire to divert people, I guess, to run into the line of fire. And he just started blasting with an automatic rifle. What the fuck is going on?
What's going on lately with the church shit? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
what part of the sermon is everybody starting to go, like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Just start fucking
You will
blasting.
burn in a lake of fire and brimstone. A guy just comes in.
Check out my 5.56.
Yeah,
like, dude.
Look,
Come on, man.
I don't know what the situation is, but
Yeah, they're not releasing details again. Which
yeah,
is like
and the shit is alarming because let me tell you something. This is by far one of the most fucking just weirdest fucking years. I thought 2025 was gonna usher in some good, some this, some that. For all the good that's been ushering in, some fucking whack shit's happening. Christians are being persecuted at a fucking alarming rate. Bill Maher said that over 100,000 Christians in Nigeria were murdered, beheaded, forced out. So 100,000, that's like, what the fuck's that about? And now they're, look, I'm not going to sit here and say anything. I got friends that are Muslim and stuff, but this Islamic movement that's happening around the world, they have mosques where to pray, and they're just going out in the middle of the street to show their dominance. England, Italy, fucking Germany, France. France is a fucking cesspool, bro.
Still remember that, like, beheading from a long time ago or whatever that happened?
Yeah, it's
What
just...
the fuck, bro? Like,
Yeah,
that's not me
like-
talking bad about the people, but it's like, you start to notice a pattern when it happens multiple times.
Yeah,
you know?
and speaking about beheadings, I just saw a picture. I'm going to go back on X and put it up because I like to put stuff up so you guys can see. The leader of Syria, who was the head of the Taliban in Syria and ISIS, he's now the president. He's the government head, the whole schmeal. Came to the United Nations in New York. But yet, everybody's respecting him like he's a world leader. And just 5 years or 3 years prior, he's holding 2 decapitated fucking heads. Mind you, Christians. Wow. Talk about
Really?
letting the lion just... I don't know, man.
Dude.
Let me tell you something. This is going to be by far one of the most craziest beginnings to whatever this thing that's happening now, this awakening, this whatever the fuck you want to call it. Shit's happening, and people are not buying into it at all. I don't understand what's with all the church shooting. I don't understand what's all the trans shootings. I don't understand half the shit that's going on. It's like, I keep saying and reiterating, we need to come together. We're just literally fucking getting further and further and further apart to the point that it's going to be like,
Yeah.
it's going to be crazy.
It's already getting fucking crazy with all this shit.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. But
what the fuck's going to happen?
talking with all this, church shootings and, this awakening and whatever, leaves us back to, we didn't want to do a show last week because of the Charlie Kirk thing, and we wanted to show respect. rest in peace, the whole thing. And I said a few things, and of course TikTok had to take it down after I had, within 3-4 days, 75,000 hits. I got taken down for saying misinformation. So I reposted the same video, changed the title a little bit.
Yeah, what was the original title exactly?
I had Mossad in it. And I said that the Mossad was probably behind Charlie Kirk's death. So after 75,000 hits, they sent me a screenshot why they, and it just says misinformation. And right in the search title was Mossad. So that means somebody who typed in Mossad to learn shit, saw my video, reported me, and the fucking TikTok police came after us. So I reposted the video the next day. Took out Mossad. That's all I took out was Mossad. And then all of a sudden, we're back up. We're going 10,000 views, whatever. And again, they took me down for...
What? Again,
either misinformation or promoting violence or hate speech. So I kept appealing it. And they're saying, nope, you're doing exactly that. And I said, but I'm on every other platform doing the same shit. I don't get it.
Yeah, with no...
I don't get it. So...
discourse or whatever.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
Stupid. That's what it is. It's not fucking right.
Yeah, it's not. But, getting back to the Charlie Kirk. So after he was assassinated, this is going to take a turn because so much shit happened in the last 2 weeks. So I wanted to make it, because I wrote this down last week. So Charlie Kirk had a memorial. 60,000 people in the stadium to the rafters were full. A lot of people couldn't get in. And in that same week, Erika was voted as the CEO of Turning Point USA. Now, here's what all the conspiracy, and I need to fucking reiterate. This is our opinion. It's not to be taken for fact. It's all out there on the internet everywhere. YouTube, TikTok. I just guess they're wording it differently or they're passing the radar. So I'm warning you. Don't get fucking your balls in a fucking bunch. Get butt hurt.
Yeah, everybody immediately assumes that whatever it is that you say, whether or not you say I don't know, but it's fucking boom.
But they're saying that I'm influencing people. Bro. I'm not influencing anybody. Not even that you're
influencing. It's just why is everybody fucking listening to somebody so much like that?
Yeah, you're really fucking sitting there and reading between the lines. Oh, he's a Satanist. Oh, he's this, he's that. I don't know why am I sounding like Alex Jones here.
Yeah,
Alex Jones.
They're turning the frogs gay.
They're turning the frogs gay, and Charlie Kirk was not assassinated. He's living in a fucking Bahama Island.
And Sandy Hook didn't happen. It was all televised.
Yeah, it was all televised. It was all
projectors.
It was all projectors.
Screens.
And it was
all screens, mirrors,
It was just characters. It was just,
What? I'm getting sued for $1 billion.
Charlie Kirk was a character assassination. He's still alive and breathing. He's the mayor of Utah. Which, now that I'm jumping off.
Honestly, that's
somebody put up a side-by-side of the mayor or the governor of Utah, and they said they assassinated Charlie Kirk's character because this is all a film. And it just went down this rabbit hole. And it's intriguing. Conspiracy theories there's always enough
intriguing because who was it that said I'll see you in Valhalla? I forgot.
Fucking Kash Patel.
Kash Patel. Why the fuck did he do 3 lines of cocaine before he went up and said all that shit?
And then what?
Because him and his fucking eyes. He's just
he's like this
all the time. He's just what my final words to Charlie?
Yeah, but you got to cross one eye.
I'll see you. I'll see you in Valhalla, brother. Okay.
He's always just
no further questions.
I'll see you in Valhalla, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the bags are gone, and it's just all the way down.
Nobody knows who I'm talking about, but this is a lady that went out with us fucking a couple of weeks ago, and we don't really like her and her family and shit. Long story short, they're just a bunch of fucking ass fucks. And so
way to shout them out.
So the whole night as we're sitting there drinking, having a good time, this one's like this in her phone. So if you want to zoom up on me,
She wasn't related to Kash Patel at all, or no?
Nah, bro. But she looks the same color as Kash Patel. So, anyway, I'm not going to drop names, but if she's watching, she's going to be cursing my ass. My ass is on fire. My nose is itching. Oh, no. It's all fucking Balkan, what do you call those?
It's not... What? You just got raptured. What the fuck?
Yeah. Jay, you know what the rapture is, right?
A dinosaur.
What?
The dinosaurs.
You mean extinction?
Yeah.
As I said earlier, she's going to prove us all wrong. She's not going to say anything retarded.
This is the best hot mic of 2025.
So, Jay, the rapture is where God comes back and takes all the souls that he wants, and then he punishes the rest.
So that's not when they got extinct?
No.
No.
That's not when the meteor came down.
No. It's So, anyway, getting back to Charlie Kirk, I'm going to fart on it. Anyway.
What?
There's there's this girl on the internet that I follow.
That's the real guys. That's the real reason the camera was taken down. By the way,
he had a fart. You see the way
the
that
behind cam that got taken down? That's why it was taken.
because he farted and went up his
farted all
fucking
over.
shirt and like I don't know, it took his cross from
because he had
Bang,
he had Chipotle the evening, so
Yeah.
like he kind of all that red, all the Taco Bell and everything. That's why like it shot up out of him,
Yeah.
So
Stop.
So there's
right.
this girl on the internet. We're just going everywhere with this, man. This is just free balling 101. There's this girl on the internet, and she has a little reel. I'm gonna try to find it and put it up where she says, "You know that girl that says I'm gonna hot chew on that thing." She goes, "Fuck that. That's boring. I'm gonna fart on it." So this bitch is crazy because she farts. And then the last video I saw, she gets in the car. She goes, "Oh my God, I can't hold this in. I don't know what's going on." And she just goes, and like literally farts for real and goes, "This motherfucker was shish kebab me from the back." She's like, I was getting all, my stomach was turning inside out. She's like, I'm trying to hold it in. I want to shit on his dick. I was like, yo, bro. Anyway, getting back to Charlie Kirk. Oh, my God. So.
right, back to all that.
Call me an asshole, but the Bible says
Asshole.
there will be a fake Messiah claiming to be Jesus in the second coming. This is where I was gonna go with it, but now that all this other shit is coming out, I don't know. It's like, there's this fake Messiah where everybody thinks, yeah, this is it. This is gonna be the thing where it's gonna be the king on earth, and then Jesus comes and whatever the schmeal may be. But it ain't Trump. It ain't Charlie Kirk. I don't know if this is a sideline. Something bad is about to happen.
Yeah,
because
I kind of got like a Orthodox spider sense because it's like they keep going like that, like immediately as soon as it happened, it's like he was Christian. I'm just like, okay, I'm like, I know he's a Christian. I know like we're gonna do like a whole God thing and everything, but like why are we pushing that fact like over and over and over again? And like it's gonna be like a whole. It feels like it's turning into a whole religious movement now, and I'm like,
it is.
just
But
like,
the funny thing is evangelicals. I can't understand evangelicals at all because they are the ones pushing this whole Israel is our friend. Israel they're the chosen people. Where I'm going to reiterate one more time and speak the facts in the Bible. Nowhere does it say that Jews are the chosen people. It does in the beginning in the Old Testament where it says Jews are the chosen people. But then in the freaking New Testament where Jesus comes back and speaks, he says, if you guys don't follow me and you don't accept me as the Son of God, maybe I'm wording it a little wrong, but I'm doing it in layman terms. I'm not going to sit there and say, thou sayest.
yeah, he's not going to do the fucking Corinthians 47:38.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
All that shit.
But he did say that the only way to the kingdom of heaven is through me, and I am the church. Meaning on this earth, he is the church. That's hence where Christianity came from. Hence, we're also original Christians. We're OG Christians. We're Orthodox Christians. That's how it came. We jumped on the New Testament, and we've been doing everything that, has been handed down to us from the disciples and this and that. And so Jesus said, and even God said, I will take away this from you. So he did it to Moses, didn't let him enter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, God is Jewish, and God is this, and God is that. Yeah. But the church is no longer Jewish. The church is now Christian. So, hence, Muslims don't accept us. They say they're tolerant. They do not accept us. At the end of the day, we're just like fucking pigs. And we're goyim to the Israelis and the Jews. Goyim is a fucking non-Jew, an animal. It's
Well,
look,
okay.
I'm not going to sit here and get political about this shit and religious and all of that, but this awakening that's happening since Charlie Kirk's death, it's just, to me, it's baffling. Because it looks like it's ushering in Christianity. Hey, enough's enough. Enough's enough. All right. I'd love for it to be enough's enough, but it's not going to be enough's enough. We're getting hit in every direction. Can't say you're white and proud. You can't say you're a Christian and proud. You can't say, hey, I don't like this and I don't like that because it's somebody else's culture. Look, in all honesty, whatever happened to everybody believing in God, fearing God, doing unto others as you would want to do unto you, so on and so forth, and yada, 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 yada. I don't know. But I do know that Erika Kirk forgave on the stage in front of 60,000 people with her crocodile tears, which I'm gonna say what I got to say. I felt bad for her in the beginning, but I was questioning shit when she was talking to Charlie's body in the casket, and yeah. Anyway, she said she forgave the guy that killed.
Really?
And here's my answer to that. It's very easy to fucking just say, I forgive you. When the fucking guy didn't, this is my opinion, again, I have to reiterate, didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Tyler Robinson did not kill Charlie Kirk, in my opinion. I don't care that he's locked up. He's a fucking Lee Harvey Oswald.
Right.
And speaking about Lee Harvey Oswald, pictures just came out somewhere that NBC tried to stifle and put underground that shows Lee Harvey Oswald next to the motorcade watching the president go by. Not in the book suppository, the fucking anal suppository where he was shooting his fucking preparation H projectiles. Fucking got him right in the ass. He's like... So, but yeah, look, conspiracies are crazy, and when shit doesn't add up, you question. Now that the video is out, which they didn't want to be out, about Charlie Kirk, all the shit is coming to light.
Right.
Number one, his lapel pin. He had a lapel pin with a mic on it, so that it could be recorded while, whatever. Now, you do know, again, my opinion, our opinion.
Right.
So,
Not fact, just pointing out what we saw.
Pointing out what I saw. So, in one interview, Charlie Kirk, which they just dug up, Charlie Kirk said, if you want good security, you get the Israelis. You get ex-Mossad. He has ex-Mossad, which I said on the other show, he's got ex-Mossad in his group. I think it's called the Schaefer Group, and it's an ex-Navy SEAL American, but also worked for the Mossad.
Yeah.
Okay? And the IDF. So, the guy, the minute Charlie was supposedly shot, the video shows here, his shirt goes like this, and it goes to here. So it goes like this. And then you see his neck like he bobs. All right, so if he's being shot here, discrepancy number one, I should say, is if the kid shot with a 30-06 from all the way over there. I saw ex-snipers talk about this on the ex-snipers talk about this, that if they took moose bones and they took 25 pounds of meat and ballistic gel and put all of that, what would happen? Well, they said Charlie Kirk has a strong neck, and the bullet went in and stopped it in his bones. Well, this guy shot through moose bone, which is
I've seen not even moose bone, but just melon or anything. Fucking.
All right, well, a melon will explode.
Yeah, melons explode regardless, but it's I just seen it. It's the whole thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's how the fuck are you telling me that that shit didn't at least pass through?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make any sense. It's just an unanswered question. It's just like, here's the narrative. I don't believe the narrative anymore. Because the more people are like slow-moing the, so like the lapel thing was, what the fuck? Like all you saw was all of a sudden, it just was like, you could see something go like this. Could that be a bullet? Could that be a fly? Who the fuck knows? But then this lapel thing goes like this, and then it goes like this, and then he's dead, supposedly. And the funniest shit is, there's a trap door right underneath Charlie. There's a trap door underneath Charlie. The day when they cleaned up the scene and everything, they had that trap door open. So if you watch the video from the left side, one of his security detail runs by and disappears. Like literally runs by in front of Charlie and he's gone. Like there's no legs, there's no body, and then he comes back up. He was in the trap door. Did they put Charlie in the trap door? We don't know. Because number one, another discrepancy. There's no autopsy file. The autopsy was never done. It was written off the death certificate over the phone. They called up the hospital ahead of time and said, hey, he's DOA. Could you write this up? It was an exit wound to the, or whatever, entry wound. No autopsy was performed. And if there is one, it's under fucking wraps. So, again, our opinion, this is what we're seeing.
I want to see the back camera again. Like, still, that's
another thing.
It's irking me that I saw it got taken away and nobody's talking about it.
They took out the fucking, they took out the stick.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous, though. Like, I saw it's gone. Then I'm hearing statements about how the shooter got off the roof and, like, apparently disassembled his rifle and reassembled it while on the roof, but then getting off the roof decided to throw it into the forest, but then picked it back up and went back home.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
No,
I could have misquoted a couple, like, fucking things there, but it still does not make sense regardless of how you order it.
I seen a dude that, again, ex-sniper, and he takes apart a 30-06, strips it down. Yeah. It took him a minute and a half. And he knows what he's doing. He knows what tool to put where. He goes, only somebody who disassembles and assembles, like, for hours at a time, somebody out like a SEAL, an ex-sniper, whatever the fuck. This kid didn't do it. Whatever they pretended that he did it. I don't fucking. So again, our opinion. I can't prove any of this because it is what it is. But everything's out there for everybody to look at. It's all over the internet. This lapel thing is crazy. Another crazy thing. Bibi Netanyahu came out the next day and said, "This is ridiculous." They said that Israel had something to do. We did not have anything to do with this. We spoke to Charlie prior to this. Charlie loves Israel and this and that. No. Charlie was changing his fucking goddamn direction on Israel. He was questioning a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, just miraculously, 2 weeks before he got assassinated, the Israeli government wanted to give him $150 million to buy into his company. To buy in. And Charlie said, fuck you. In the name of God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Shout out.
Big ups. Big ups to the fucking JC in the house. So, but yo, it's just, and here's another thing. Where Charlie was, where his tent was, they had little lines of, because it's like a memorial pond or some shit where you could sit there and you could.
Are you talking about how it looks or whatever? Like,
it looks like a menorah.
The layout? Yeah, that's the weird thing.
Now, the
like,
weird
that's another rabbit hole to jump into. Like, why is it? And then, like, where on the menorah or whatever it is called, he's at.
He's at the fifth one in the middle, and the fifth one in the middle represents the second. Well, to the Jews, the Messiah coming. Okay, we know it's the second coming. You killed our fucking God the first time. Yeah. Which
you can't deny that.
You definitely just signed your own fucking "I can't get into heaven" card. All right, you fucking Kabbalah,
straight to hell free card,
fucking Kabbalah worshiping motherfuckers, man. Baal, burn the babies. Fuck, bro. Hey, Peter, throw another baby on the fucking Barbie. What the? I can't pick him up. I got no legs, Peter.
I can't reach out of my wheelchair.
Peter, this is gonna be fantastic, Peter. Especially when they start screaming like little pigs. So always our show has to be like this, and I'm saying, but yeah, Marco, what are you thinking
What am I thinking about this whole?
Yeah, because I know you're seeing it
just
too.
Fucking doesn't make any sense, man. The same thing, like with any other fucking thing that's happened recently or not so recently, the Luigi Mangione shit.
Yeah, that's another
Which,
one, bro.
Again, he looks a little different in his photo now. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, you know,
Probably got
maybe
his
he's
shit
doing like
handed to him
face
inside.
maxing fucking exercises and
Yeah.
some shit. But again, like something about that doesn't ring right. But guess what? Hey, it's been so long ago, nobody's gonna talk about it. There's so much shit going on with this. Guess what? It's all gonna get covered up, or he's gonna die miraculously
Well,
or some
it's
shit.
called a diversion. Everything is a diversion.
I know,
So-
but you can't divert the fucking diversion for another diversion. Because, like, that's what's happening now. It's like one thing
Yes,
after the other, one
I agree
after
with
the other,
you.
after the other. And then it's like, when are we going to stop and be like, okay, real quick. I know, like, all this shit seems to be a coincidence. But what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
What happened here?
Well-
what happened here? What happened here? Guess what? Fucking a missile's going to come in and hit you.
I think
You know?
all these
Like, dude.
diversions are to keep you so fucking occupied that you don't have enough time to consume. Because, like, the Charlie Kirk thing, it was so heartbreaking. It was just, and now this shit's coming out where what? Like, I'm starting to second guess. Is he fucking really dead? And if he is dead, who really did it?
But then it's
Was
like
it
as
the
soon as
FBI?
we're about
Was
to,
it the
as soon as
Mossad?
you're about to get an answer, boom.
Another
Hey, guess
thing.
what? We had another shooting at this place.
That's what I was just thinking. Today, just to hear that. I wake up, I'm laying in bed, I got the TV on. I just hear another shooting, church shooting in, Michigan, whatever, something Blanc, whatever, Grand Blanc, or Grand Blanc, I don't know. But, it's just Charlie Kirk gets killed. The next day, there's a fucking entourage of American congressmen going to Israel, going up there humping the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, which kind of aggravates me because we as Christians go and show respect to their religion that has nothing to do with our religion except the Old Testament. They literally say that Jesus is burning in fucking excrement.
Yeah, one more thing. Why the fuck does everybody go to the wall but never what exactly is the wall?
The wall is the first original wall to the temple.
To the temple. Okay. What about that's not near where you got crucified or anything, right?
No.
What about there?
I know.
Why not go out there at least just to look at the view or something? Be like, wow, okay. Cool.
Like I said, look,
or something. Like you don't gotta go fucking touch every stone that he walked on.
There's no reason we need to be so respectful and to everybody kiss ass and bend over. We don't have to do that. I'm really disappointed with Trump because Trump went over there, put the beanie on his head, and it fucking.
Say it was a beanie.
That's what I call it.
The little doyle. He put the doyle on his head.
Yeah, he put a fucking doily that my mom has around the house, like for the fucking. For the tchotchkes and shit, there's like little doilies that she's made. Yeah, he put a doily on your head. Look, I don't give a fuck anymore. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody on the internet's, it's a topic. I want to keep the topics moving, but this is just going from zero to shit even fucking faster. It's just, Erika pisses me the fuck off because she's over there like so calm. He's dead 2 days, and she's like, "Oh my Charlie, I love you so much, my Charlie." And talking to a dead body, way a little too calm because look, we're Europeans. We like to fucking cry and sing. The women come out and be like, "Oh my God, I lost her," and in the words of my famous dead grandmother when her husband died, he was my step grandfather. Get some yo. Gitza. His name was Gitza.
I don't know what give you that idea.
And then two women showed up at the right time to start crying when the priest said, "Life is like a ball of string." Why do I sound like fucking Patrick Wharton? Life is like a ball of string. You never know when the string is gonna break, and that's gonna be
just like my legs.
And that's gonna be the end. So. Anyway, so we cry, we sing. Blacks do the same shit. There
was a fucking Facebook listing a long time ago, hire me to cry at your funeral or whatever the fuck. Dude, why couldn't they get that guy?
Everybody mourns differently.
Yeah,
well,
hold on a second.
A lot of people mourn very,
look, now that she put in her fucking 2 cents, I have to answer it. Because, in all honesty, yes, everybody mourns differently. But this fucking bitch, she does the first show on TPUSA, and it's like, I need TP for my bunghole.
What did that?
I am the great Cornholio. She kind of looks like Cornholio.
She was like very distraught at first, but then I'm pretty sure when she got handed that contract or whatever that they were talking about for the whole
she's now
voting her
$50 million richer.
Yeah, voting her in. It's like, oh my Charlie, it's okay. I'll inherit everything and just
Yo, but she's like straight up. This is not making sense because so much dirt's coming out. Again, my opinion. I read it on the internet, so I'm gonna throw it up, and it's that she was previously married.
What do you mean she was previously married?
They're saying that she was married and got divorced, like got it annulled or whatever the fuck happened.
What?
Yeah. And here's the funny thing: she was never a beauty queen or anything like that, but she became Miss fucking Arizona or some shit like that. And the funniest is that she says she's never met fucking Donald Trump before, but some documents came up that way back when Donald Trump invited her personally to the Miss America pageant. Personally, yeah. So that's not making any sense. And he's very touchy-feely with her. And, he likes to grab him by the pussy.
Right.
So, look,
wow. Okay.
It's just, the more you guys try to divert, the more this is happening. It's things are not making sense. Why is Gaza wiped off the face of the map? I got another one. Why is Kosovo, that had 2,800 monasteries, churches, all throughout Kosovo, now I think there's 1,200 left. Why? Why? And they're being destroyed on a regular.
Also in Ukraine, what the fuck? Didn't they destroy fucking churches, or did they close them down?
They closed them down. They took out the relics, gave them to the fucking Vatican, which the Vatican has no authority over the Orthodox Church whatsoever.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you one of the big fucking things that the church is split. Because the church is split, there was an Orthodox priest, came in, a bishop, and he says there's no such thing as purgatory. The Catholics invented it. Now I'm going to tell you why. They invented it because, hey, if you want to be a good Christian, you pay.
Oh my God, is that why they did the whole fucking?
Yes.
But in the whatever you call them.
But in the Old Testament,
I forgot what they're called. But you pay to be for your
membership. But in the Old Testament, they also ask for money. Like if you give 10% of whatever you make, but that doesn't mean money. You don't just give 10%. You give 10%. So if you're a farmer, you give 10% of your stuff back to the community or back to the church. Let them feed people, so on and so. Yeah. It's like a barter system. I understand. Hey, you need to keep the church, up. You give what you can. Some people give $1, which pisses me the fuck off. I see them in church, fucking frivolously every fucking week. Crossing themselves. Fucking $1 in the basket.
$3.50.
Fucking $1 in the basket. Bro? And I'm all like, yo, bro, what the fuck's $1? But I come every week. That's $52 fucking dollars. Are you fucking for real? Dude, I give fucking in one shot and I'm fucking poor. Bang, $50, $20, whatever the fuck. It's not a point. I'm not showing off, but I give what I can. And there's other people that give even more. There's people that give thousands of dollars to the church because that's your future. That's your,
right.
That's your place, But so they did this, and this bishop stood up against the Pope, and he goes, first off, we don't recognize you as a Pope. There's no Pope. Each bishop, there's a higher bishop and whatever, but there's nobody that could take that role except Jesus Christ coming down. And then they started to change this thing, and do you believe that Jesus was
what?
Like
white or whatever, or like the whole fucking debates about like the skin color. Where
he was Greek.
He was dark olive.
He was Greek. I'm telling you, he's Greek. He liked the tzatziki. He's Greek. His name was not Jesus, okay?
He died for gyros.
Jesus Christos, okay? He was Greek. He had the bottle of Windex on the side, the tzatziki in his pocket, a little hummus up his ass. Yeah. I don't know. This is just going absolutely nowhere. But, yeah, so diversion. I know this is probably going to, no matter how many times I say it's our opinion, it's not facts, they're going to be like, you're spewing misinformation.
State your sources.
Hey, Peter, state your sources. I don't know.
Oh, come on. You have no proof.
Yeah, dude, and I got a couple of guys that we did a video about the Pakistani thing where I did the little fucking Punjabi song and I danced. And, Yo, this dude, I don't know, like a month later, tore into me. Like literally tore me. You don't know. We're persecuted and
by who?
Okay, I was fucking doing tongue-in-cheek humor. Why you gotta fucking have a stick up your ass?
Wow.
Like legit.
Everybody
Like
gets offended easily, bro.
Look, it is what it is. I get offended, but whatever. You're stupid. That's all. I let you be stupid. Keep talking shit, bro. Bingalanga dungalanga dingalanga. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't want to fucking play shit out. So I say like this. They're using this Charlie Kirk thing to usher in, because like I said with the menorah thing, if that's number 5 and it says for the Messiah to come.
Whole thing. Either way, like it already we don't even need to look at the menorah thing. You can just look at how it's like already being set up. Yeah. How quick it was, like fucking everybody's
what's up with the heifers? What's up with the fucking red heifers?
By the way, yeah, what did they already do the?
No, they haven't.
Sacrifice
Not
because
that I know.
Sworn I heard something about here that like I don't know if they shipped one or they did something.
No, they shipped.
Like,
I don't know if it was 12 or 20. They shipped them off to Israel and from Texas. They were bred, the red heifers, and then they were sent over there. And supposedly, according to Bible prophecy,
they need
Old
to
Testament,
sacrifice a red cow or whatever.
they're saying once the temple gets built again for the 3rd time, the Messiah will come, take his rightful place in the, whatever. And look, it is what it is. I'm not buying into any of this, but I am smelling that this temple shit is going to happen soon. Once a peace agreement comes, which that's Trump. Trump is now starting to fight for a Palestinian 2-state solution. The last time they wanted to do that was Itzhak Rabin. And again.
Hey, question. Are we talking about fat girls?
What?
Heifers?
Oh, ha.
We moved off. What
heifers.
was
Cow. Not girls, bro. Red heifers. What you get some fat bitch from Texas. She's like, I'm going to Israel. Holy sheep shit. They gonna fuck the shit out of me. I'm red. I'm a red heifer.
Texas bitches for Israel.
FYI for the next time when we say something and you want to chime in a little sooner, not 10 minutes later. So, because the joke was good. I like that. Were we talking about fat bitches? So, but help us all because evil has fallen upon the world. That's all I have to say. In one way or another, Satan, Satan plays these tricks. He's more visible. God works on faith. And it's a lot harder living on faith than, what you see. Everything's in front of you. You have this, you have that. We can go into all kinds of fucking different areas like that. This is evil. The microphone is evil. The mixer's evil. The phone is evil. There's an apple on the back. Get it? Evil. Eve. It was all because of a woman, Peter. One woman, one apple. The forbidden fruit. I'm really working on my fucking,
Joe.
Patrick. Yeah.
Working on your Joe.
I'm working on my Joe. I don't know why, but it's like every time I'm in the car, it's just
one voice is just like stuck randomly.
Yeah. The same
like,
shit
hey,
happened.
Peter, we're going to do chest. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, I don't want to do chest today, dude.
We went to the gym, and I'm just like, hey, Peter, we're doing chest today because it's Monday. National Chest Day.
Hey, Peter, you know what? I'm going to do legs. Guess what my character can't do? Legs.
That's rich, bro.
3 sets of wheelchair, come on.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
What was that?
I don't know. Giggity.
There we go.
There you go.
Prius car alarm. Anywho.
What did you have on your list?
Nothing fucking red heifer or Texas bitch related, but got Stan Lee's getting revived supposedly.
How's that possible?
Like how they're doing holograms.
Hey, don't tell me he's going to be the second coming. He's
No.
That's what they're going to. The Jews are going to bring back Stan Lee.
We got a new Marvel character. It's called Christ, and
he
he's going
comes
to revive.
out. Yeah,
he's going to revive everybody apparently.
And he loves like Striper.
He loves Striper. Why didn't he play?
Rocking to
why didn't Striper play? Why didn't Striper play?
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. Okay.
I don't know. Michael Sweet would probably like. I don't like evangelists. Evangelists.
This one holographic company or whatever was like, hey, I want to buy the rights or whatever. They were like, sure, have the rights. So like now they're gonna have Stan Lee as a hologram, which is ridiculous. Like that one South Park episode of Michael Jackson going through the police station as a hologram, getting choked out and shot. And he's like, oh, fuck. Like, he's a white guy. Watch out. Like, but, yeah, I really, this is one of those things where it's like, we're not even close in technology yet. And like, we only just started doing hologram shit where like, have you ever seen like the hologram shit?
Yeah.
Like you put it on the wall and like it does a little quick spin.
Yeah,
and
I've
like you
seen
see,
that.
yeah. So we're not even there yet. We just did that. So it's like, we can't have that. Like,
Well,
we just started, like, we're not at Blade Runner where it's like you have a whole girlfriend on the fucking ceiling following you around and shit, or like, one of those portable ones. We're not close.
Well, they did a few where they brought people back to life, like Elvis Presley, Freddie Mercury on stage. They put that holographic thing up.
I don't know. I just don't like fucking the idea of
I
that
don't
yet
either, but-
because it's like we're not even there yet. We don't have flying cars. We don't have fucking
now getting back to the
shit.
fucking fake Messiah shit. What if they were to bring
did they
back
have to-
Jesus in the sky?
What?
Bring back Jesus in the sky with a humongous hologram. What if Starlink is really just those projectors, and all of a sudden Jesus comes and he goes, "My people, listen to the Jews. They're right. Like they did me wrong, but I forgive them."
I don't know if they do that shit. I feel like they'll like play like a bunch of subliminal ads. Subscribe to Twitter Premium. Like I don't know.
Grok.
Be one of my chosen by purchasing my subscription.
Right.
Like something like that.
Well, talking about that, fucking,
They would not pass up that opportunity.
he's supposedly coming out with a new phone.
What?
Yeah, and he's telling fucking iPhone to fucking, just move the panties and take it. Like move the panties over and just take one.
What's that gonna be like?
I don't know, but he's giving everybody a free subscription to Starlink, meaning you don't have to pay for internet ever on your phone. There's no data roaming charges, none of that shit. It's just, whatever you pay for the month, and the phone is like some crazy shit, and it's encrypted and all of that. And I look, more power to him, man. But it just shit is just happening like at a fucking crazy speed.
Yeah, but
I remember like fucking when the first iPhone came out, the 4. Jesus Christ, I had that shit. Jesus Christ, Peter, I had the iPhone. When I used to walk.
I don't know. It's just crazy, like how fast it was going. But like, it just feels like we keep trying to take a jump.
Yeah.
When we can't even take like a step. You know what I mean? So it's like we got to slow down a little bit at least.
That's what Charlie Kirk should have did. Just jumped out of the way.
That's what Joe should have did.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he can't do that. My bad. But should have wheeled out of there.
How'd you get shot in the chest, Joe? I got no legs. So
yeah, but yeah, Stan Lee hologram. I don't know about that.
Well,
a little too soon.
hologram thing.
A little too soon because like they're trying to make money off of him and fucking like you're gonna go take pictures with a hologram and shit. Like, bro,
Oh, just the other day
let's
in
not do that.
Albania, in Tirana,
What the fuck?
In
Albania? How
Tirana,
did we jump to Albania? What
because
happened?
it's AI.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
what
AI
happened?
oriented. So in Albania, Tirana, they had this big fucking, meeting with the fucking politicians and the government officials and stuff. And this guy says, I want to introduce you to the new prime minister of Albania. And puts up this fucking bitch dressed up in the Albanian garb. Boom, boom, she's talking.
Wait,
and
don't
it-
tell me it's an AI video. Like,
It was and then when they were like, well, where is this bitch? It was like, well, yeah, it's AI right there. Like, they had her on a screen. She didn't exist. But she was answering everybody's questions and everything, and people were like flipping the fuck out. First, they were like, what? And they throwing shit at her and, at the screen. And I don't know, bro. It's like,
fuck that, bro.
it goes from Enver Hoxha to fucking whatever her name is.
That reminds me of whatever.
Cleopatra Jones. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what it reminds me of whatever case it was where like this guy generated an AI lawyer, and like he tried to use him or use her in court or whoever. I think it was an old dude generated a male lawyer, and he was like, just it humbles me to greet the court, and like like immediately the judge was like, fucking stop. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
He's just like, I generated that.
It kind of
bro,
sounds
what?
like
No.
the Trump would-be assassin. He stabbed himself in the neck because he got found guilty. Nobody got hurt. I wasn't intending to kill him. I was just standing there and scoping him out.
I was being very peaceful. I don't have it in me to do that.
So I'm itching my leg, so we might as well drop that too.
It sounds really dumb out of
So
context.
we got
to say that.
me and Marco went and got ink. So we originally went
Tattoos for the
yeah, so,
non-inked people.
Yeah, well, everybody's inked today.
Yeah,
But
just saying.
so we got ink, we got tattoos. I've been dying to do this for a long time. Did my leg, so it's from my knee all the way up my thigh, my ass almost. It's kind of like on little bit of my hip, my cheek.
Yeah.
And Marco got his whole side of his calf done. So Marco got a Japanese fox with the mysticism mask. Or
Kitsune.
what?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Kitsune.
Okay, kitsune. Kitsune.
Kimitumiyashi. Or whatever.
No, Nakitu Miyashi. Yeah, that's the Serbian porno star in Japan. So if anybody's wondering what Nakitu Miyashi means, Nakitu on my dick, you ride. But it sounds Japanese, you know. Nakitu Miyashi. You know.
You would get beat in Japan so
all
quick.
my all my Balkan followers are gonna love that Nakitu Miyashi joke. Okay. Anyway, so we got tattoos. I went in on a Thursday. I saw the drawing on a Wednesday. I agreed to it. Guy was very fair. I'm going to drop his name. I'm going to drop his IG because he was working at Electric Gold Tattoo in St. Petersburg, Florida. I think it's his last week there. He's moving to another shop. Don't have the information yet, but I will always, again, drop it. So his name is Roth Chow, not like Mr. Chow.
Right.
CHOW, okay, but CHAU, okay, so his name is Roth Chow. I'm going to give you his handle at fucking IG, at Instagram. It's CHAU dot TATTOOS. So
You could just write it on the screen, too.
I'm going to do
Yeah,
that.
just do that.
I'm
like,
also going to drop it in
reading
my
out.
description bar
Yeah.
because I want, look, whatever. Yeah, as I'm saying that spelling, it's going to come up on the screen.
You're going to do some follow the bouncing ball shit or whatever.
Yeah, I
like-
should do that,
Oh,
right?
my God.
Just balls bounced on my chin. I don't know. What are we doing on time?
What the fuck?
46.
Okay.
Good. We could end
Yeah,
it with
but-
this fucking next little bit. But anyway, the tattoos
shout
I'm
out-
putting. Shout out to Roth.
Tattoos are going to be up on the screen, but like, yo, phenomenal fucking artist. I did not expect.
Great personality.
Yeah. You know,
Great
he gets along with
personality.
everybody. I did
He
not
just-
expect fucking like the level artistry that he came out with.
Yeah.
Like after we pretty much got done with mine, which I was like fucking gritting my teeth like a bitch because I thought this numbing cream was gonna help me, but like for some reason, half of it decided to take a vacation, and the other half was like, hey, we're only gonna work a little bit, but then you know we're fucking off like later. So I'm sitting there in like the position like tattoo me one of your French girls, fucking like on my side the
Yeah.
whole time. Hand on the hip and everything.
Yeah, he's all wee wee wee.
Yeah, like, you know,
Oh, you're gonna
I'm
put it
just-
on my
you know,
ass.
just, you know, but like, whatever. Like, I'm just sitting there fucking in pain. And then, like, after all that, we're talking about colors. And he starts going fucking crazy on Procreate, like, going like, hey, let's do fucking this crazy ass green that's like gonna look better than the red. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, whatever looks fucking, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it's going on my body. But like, this shit, you know, you got all the skills and everything.
Yeah.
And he's just going fucking boom, 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 boom. Like,
So
all for it,
I
you know?
really like I can't say more than just you need to go check out his Instagram account. The pictures that he has up there are fucking insane. He does this like his own kind of style of Japanese traditional.
yeah, a
but
main
with
a
mix.
main highlight of his work, I'd say, is the color work.
Color.
So definitely, if you're getting color,
Yeah.
you know, like
Young guy, 26 years old, but let me tell you something. I came in there asking him because I found him. I was going through a few shops and I was running into a lot of photorealistic people who don't do outlines, but I like my tattoos outlined and then color. I don't like the color to be the outline. You know what I'm trying to say? Like a photorealistic. They're great. They're nice tattoos, but when they fade, they're going to there's no outline. You know, for
just
me, I'm
blends
old
into your
school.
shit.
So I went in there saying I want this, and the photorealistic guy was like, nah, I can't do it. So I went to another place, nah, I can't do it. Like they just can paste and copy. So I don't want that. I wanted the claws in a certain way and whatever. So I described it to this young gentleman. He picked up on my vibration and my idea. And he goes, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it like this and that. And I said, I kind of want it going up. And I want one paw. And it's like stepping in waves and the waves to come up. And I want some of that fucking breaks. And
right.
I came
Basically,
in that
pretty much hit it like a
we knocked it out of the ballpark. Because I came in and saw the drawing was like, holy shit. So he wanted to see how big we wanted to go. Originally, it was like going down. Like the claw was going down my leg. Like literally past my knee. And I was like, nah, I don't want it to go that far down. I just want a little bit more. I want it to be like right on my fucking quad. and he just shrunk it a little bit. We agreed on it, came in. I put a lot of numbing, which I never use numbing cream. This is my first time using it. I was good for the first 3 hours, if not 4 hours. I was like, yeah, we could do this. Keep going. There was just certain areas where I couldn't put the cream, and like I didn't have the cellophane like right on my hip, and it started to hurt there. But it is what it is. I took it. I will put the picture up of my tattoo and Marco's tattoo, and it's still not done because we need to get color.
Yep.
We don't want to rush this. We're gonna, in 3 weeks, boom, 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 and we're gonna put them up again to show you guys the precision of this guy's blending of the colors, the brightness, the sharpness. His detail work is phenomenal. On Marco's, he's got a lot of detail.
Definitely. I felt
so much. There's so much going on. It's like the whiskers in the fox's face, the mask, the crack, the cord going around to hold it, that rope. So it's just phenomenal. And he does this different type of like wind bars, kind of looks like smoke, but it's his own kind of style. It's just really dope. The shit is just phenomenal. I can't say more. Chow Tattoos at Instagram. Rothschild Tattoo Artist. You need to check out his work. If you guys are in the St. Pete area down in Florida, anybody that's from Florida that follows our show,
looking to get ink, go him.
Yeah, go to him, bro. I'm gonna make a prediction because I kind of saw that he wasn't gonna be there, and I wanted to say something. He's just got a lot of talent, and I think he's gonna go around. Like he's gonna do this like circle. He's going to get known. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to probably do some shows because he has a few awards up already. And I think he's going to have his own shop in the next 5 years. I really do see this happening. Young. And I mean, hey, if I had some money to invest with him, I would. I'd open up a shop with this. Fucking guy is phenomenal. He gets in the zone. Like I was talking to him and he was like, hey, if I don't answer back, I'm getting into the zone. So I just stood shut for a bit because I was like, let him do his thing. I like to talk. But I was like, let him do his thing. And like, I was so numbed up, I fell asleep, which I never fall asleep during a tattoo. I fell asleep. Mark,
I walked over like fucking a couple
times. Like, hey, Peter, what are you doing sleeping on the job? But, I'm telling you, phenomenal work. Shout out to Roth. And we're going to end with, I read John Leguizamo keeps coming up into the news.
John Leguizamo?
John Leguizamo.
I'm guessing he's an actor,
comedian
right?
who did Spicorama.
Did what?
Spicorama. He did the whole thing on Spanish people and the different dialects and the different, growing up Spanish and whatever. He was funny back in the day. I liked him. He played the sloth and the Ice Age. He was the sloth.
Oh, shit, really?
I was the sloth. Yeah, he talks like that in real life. I'm against him, John Leguizamo.
Guess who I voiced?
So
that's crazy.
He did a lot of good roles. He's good.
Yeah.
But one thing he's not is a tough guy. He's a fucking lib. He's
Okay.
He started with this shit couple of months ago about how Spanish people can't be in roles beyond Spanish people.
What?
Well, if you could play
you want to
somebody
get
other than
really
Spanish,
technical, like we've had like voice actors and other actors.
Yeah.
I'm going to make the popular fucking analogy to Tropic Thunder. A white guy playing a black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had voice actors, fucking white guy voicing a Native American. We've had, like all this other shit. So who are you to say like no? You know what I mean?
What was his name?
Dude.
Put on whiteface and Eddie Murphy put on whiteface and went around acting like a white dude.
Yeah.
And people thought he was white.
Yeah.
Look.
So why is that not allowed?
I don't know. But look, it is what it is.
If you could do it.
If you could do it, do it. But this guy's saying that he wants to play characters like, to be French or to be Italian, Eastina, which when we sneeze, something happens like that.
When you sneeze or drop something or whatever.
Yeah, you need to drop like some or whatever. That means Eastina means truth. So what I'm saying is true. If you guys don't want to believe it, I don't give a fuck. It's our
preach.
Yeah, it's our fucking. What's the word, man? When we have, like,
Your view?
No, like
opinion. What are you talking about?
Like what we have, like the superstitions and the. Is it superstitions? I guess superstitions. We have these things that like don't sit on a cold fucking floor. You're gonna get diarrhea, which is always true. So it's like the grandmother. Don't open up the fucking window in the middle of the night. You're gonna get promaya. Promaya kills you, which is just a draft. Which, let me tell you something, I didn't believe in that draft shit till I went back to Serbia and the fucking draft caught me. And oh my God, was I sick. I was dying. Dying, bro. They were giving me penicillin from World War II and it wasn't working. I wonder why.
Well, I wonder why, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah.
But to my Balkan people, Promaja will kill you. So when you guys are making love, make sure the windows are closed.
Close the windows.
You don't want to get a draft and be like, oh my God, I got fucking tuberculosis.
Why'd you sound like a cholo?
I don't know.
Why'd you sound like a cholo, bro?
I'm trying to be John Leguizamo for a minute with the shot. But yeah, so John Leguizamo was bitching and moaning how there's not enough characters to play beyond what they're stereotyped for. He did a movie where he played some French dude or I don't know what the fuck. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't buy that he was French whatsoever, even though he had the accent and what. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, with the makeup of France today, I mean, it's understandable.
With the makeup of France today, yes.
Yeah, that's
but
understandable.
It was some character from the 17th century. He didn't pull it off. He doesn't have that kind of skill. So yeah, he probably went to some fucking school in Cali and he picked up some shit like the same school that fucking Dave Bautista went to, because now Dave Bautista can cry on cue.
Oh my God, he can't.
Yeah, he just keeps thinking of that dead dog. It's just, before he was like.
That scene still cracks me up every time I watch it.
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead. Rooftop. Just going, oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen, he played a good psycho in that fucking Cabin movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah.
But, like, he didn't have to really cry for that, did he, or no?
No, he
like,
didn't have to cry.
I mean, all he did was, like...
But he played a psycho. He
doesn't...
He looks crazy, but he doesn't look like a fucking, skits. But that was a good role. I'll give him fucking props. But getting back to John Leguizamo. Look, John, shut the fuck up. Man, nobody wants to hear from you anymore. They gave you that shot in John Wick. You played the auto body guy. Like, you got to smack a Russian guy in the mouth. That would never happen in real life. You ain't smacking anybody. You ain't got the street fucking... You ain't got the street cred. You ain't nothing. Stick to your fucking comedy. Stick to what you could do best and make money off it. Why don't you do another fucking comedy fucking thing? But the comedy thing he's going to do, he's going to start touching on fucking liberal things and dem things and fucking hate the conservatives.
Yeah.
Like Mark Ruffalo. Another dick comes out and says, hey, you know what? You know what the problem is? The billionaires. The crimes aren't committed by the illegals. The crimes are committed mostly by white people. Last time I looked at statistics, no.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Like a small...
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Next time, get right into the mic.
Okay.
This poor woman, man. If I could just have a camera in the corner to show on her, I'm gonna do that in the next show. She was just like I said, get a little closer to the mic next time. And she goes, no. That was her. She just has this little thing about her. She's so dainty. I was like, that, and she goes, no.
I wonder how you like on your Zoom work meetings if you do that exactly. You just like, I took those meeting notes for you. So
guys,
hey, Martha.
I was
Martha.
I was loading the.
Do I need to answer that
files.
question?
So I was.
Do I need to answer that question? By the way, I know I didn't email, but hold on. Can we ask about the barcodes?
And guys,
yeah?
I'm so cute. I'm just so cute. I'm just so cute. She comes in the house with the dog, and the dog is like fucking running all over. And she's like, "Oh my God, Toby, stop running around!" Then she sits on the couch and goes, "Oh my God, you're so cute." And then when he wants to go out to shit every 15 minutes, she's just like, "I hate your guts, but you're so cute." Anyway, so yeah, John Leguizamo said after all this time, what's it? 1995, he did a movie where he was a drag queen with
What?
Wesley Snipes and Patrick Swayze, and it was called To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newman. It was a great movie. It was funny as fuck. I couldn't see any real ad-libbing except for the comedy aspect on John Leguizamo's side that he now says he wanted to fight Patrick Swayze. Right. I'll buy that.
Sure.
Now, when they did this movie, he was ad-libbing and improving so much that Patrick Swayze, who's very stern and likes to stick to the script, was getting fed up and pissed and, whatever.
I can understand that.
But he would try to ad-lib too. Now, John first started with this shit getting hard by saying, yeah, we were going to go to fisticuffs. We were going to go to fisticuffs. And, that John was like making it vocal that he was going to fuck him up. And he was just like, nobody says that shit to me. Like stupid fucking John Leguizamo shit to say. Like,
right.
He's not who he was. He's fucking old. Everybody does this. They become famous, and they're either still cool, or they become fucking stupid. They get a little money and they become stupid. John Leguizamo became stupid.
I don't know how somebody's ego gets that inflated though. Like you ain't never gonna see me fucking saying like crazy shit like that, or like fucking starting beefs with like dead people or some shit.
I don't know why he did that. He just raised the dead on that one
for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Like, what the fuck? And like what? Like I don't know.
He just
look. He gonna get a Ouija board to fucking go ask him. Like
Listen,
it's just stupid.
He dredges up this conflict
for nothing.
For nothing, because he had nothing better to talk about. His life is just wherever it's going, it's going. He dredges up this thing to be relevant, to stay in the game.
But you're going about it wrong.
What cracks me up is that John was a black belt in karate. He also did Tai Chi. He also was a ballet dancer. So I'm pretty sure he could Tai Chi ballet dance.
Because last part in,
because they got some crazy ass skills, man. He could have did a little pirouette and be like,
what? Do a little spinning backhand, like with the legs and everything, or what?
Just like pirouette. John Wick that shit, babe. Like the ballerinas. You know what I'm saying? But look, it is what it is. When people have nothing left, they dredge shit up. They make shit up. They want to stay relevant. They want to stay in the game. So the end of this show is going to John Leguizamo, Big Dick, Sloth. Does a couple of Ice Age movies, voiceovers, and he's just like, he thinks he's Patrick Wharton. Patrick Wharton, hey, Sloth. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting around playing with myself, rubbing on my nips.
I think that was the plot of the second movie, wasn't it?
I think possibly.
I don't know. I honestly forgot. It's been so long.
So we're going to end the show with that. Hit the like.
Comment down below.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell so you don't miss us.
Share our videos.
Do not tag unless it's Instagram.
And if you're on TikTok, do more than share, man. Favorite that shit. Put it out there. Repost. Do whatever you can do. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
We do.
And we'll see you on the next time on the Mood Lounge Show. Peace.
Peace.
Sloth.
Bruh.